Hi, I'm Jamal, and this is the Time Chamber. Yo, nah, we gotta make that a recurring intro. But yeah, welcome back, y'all. So yeah, I'm not in the kitchen anymore. Uh, finally in my room. Um, yeah, I gotta clean up a little bit. I got some time tomorrow to do that. But yeah, you probably see by the title, got some chest and back. One of my favorite days. Let me turn off this AC. I can hear me a little better. Just lower it. Okay. Yeah, but got some chest and back today. Um, again, simple. Well, I've talked about it before, and I'm not a fan of exercise variation or just too much constant switching up. Um, I like to stick with what works for me. The basics. And hold on, give me a sec. I want to check the audio. Yeah, but we're good. Just wanted to make sure. But yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is just me, but I mean, my approach to training is just sticking with the basics. What works for you. The staples that have been created throughout history in terms of the weight training. With chest, that's bench press, your flies. I mean, for bench, incline, flat, flies. Basic structure. It's easy to follow, and it's not something too difficult to grasp. And the same thing with back. Get your roll, pull down, and a pullover. Again, basic structure. There's no need to over exaggerate on this certain exercise is effective at targeting certain muscle, right? Just work out, dog. Like it's not that crazy to not that crazy of a concept to get over, right? I mean, you see that in the science-based community a lot, and I don't hate try guys, right? Like, y'all offer some great advice when it comes to approaching a training a certain way, you know, and it's great to apply to your training regimen. But I think once you overly compensate on that aspect, that's where it just takes the fun out of training. I don't know. That's just for me. It takes the fun out of it, and because it becomes a chore. And to be honest, it puts too much stress. I don't want to have to worry about doing a certain exercise a certain way just so I can target a certain muscle, or isolate a certain muscle. I don't want to care about reps in reserve, RPE. Yeah, no, I mean, if that brings enjoyment to your training, do it, right? But me, dog, I'm a straight meathead, bro. I just pick up heavy things and get a pump, and that's a great indicator for me. My boy calls me a caveman. The way I approach my training, that's my philosophy, right? But that's how it is. But yeah, right now it's fairly early. It's a Tuesday night in New York City, and I don't know. That's just from what I mean, New York's always running the clock, right? But especially like weeks starting to pick up. Weeks are starting to pick up. Tuesday's the climax, I would say, in terms of people being productive, right? So it's usually like Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I try to go to the gym fairly late. 9 p.m. is early for me, but I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah. So I actually wanted to talk about my vitamin stack. So it's the basic vitamins what I usually take. So I got magnesium here. It's good for recovery, muscle functions. You got your fish oils. I do for joint health. Just general health. And you got your vitamin D3, which I believe it's the most essential. I mean, we get enough, from sunlight, but in a bodybuilding context, this is your best friend in terms of muscle recovery, just in general, right? Bone joint health, immunity, to sicknesses, all that. So this is your best friend. I might do a TikTok shop thing with it. I gotta make my money, dog. But yeah, but I think I talked about it. I take about 6,000 to 8,000 IUs a day, and that's not. I mean, the recommended is 50. Was it MCG? 2,000 IUs. I'm sorry, but especially when you're consistent in weight training or just fitness, I think around 6,000, 8,000. That's perfect, depending on your structure. And then this is also essential. Zinc. I think the recommended is like 30 milligrams. But I take about around 50. One tab is 50. I don't know. Tell me if that's excessive. But and now, yeah, this I've been supplementing this ever since high school. Ashwagandha. So I take around 300 milligrams. Again, I cycle on and off usually. Like I'll be cycling for a few weeks, and I'll take a 2-3 weeks, 2-3 week hiatus off it, right? But yeah, those are general essentials. I'm a Shilajit guy too. These are tablets. I'm big on the actual Shilajit, like the gel. Same with like sea moss. Again, it's not necessary, but it definitely, I mean, from my experience, it definitely helps with this hormonal, balance, right? I won't get too specific on that. But yeah, that's about it, yo. Yeah, so how about to hit the gym? Got some things to do first, but then yep. So I'll probably around like 10. I'll be in there, but I'll see y'all then. And God bless always. Right. Oh yeah, me. Actually, no clips. What's going on, y'all? So this is a rarity right here. I almost never flat bench, but I wanted to try it today. So I got 315 on the bar. I'm not sure if I'm gonna rep it out, but be happy with 3. So yeah, let's get to it. I appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna drop it. I will see. All right, so that went pretty smooth. I think it's just getting adjusted to the technique because it felt pretty easy. But I think I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna set it at like 3. Probably lower the weight and then do 7 like 12 from there. But oh, yeah, let's get to it. Nah. I think we're gonna move on. Kind of sweep my shoulder a little bit. Okay. So I forgot to click record, but I did a set of 275 for like 8. But that was, I'm gonna make a new goal now. The goal is to bench 405, so I might take a break from heavy incline movements and focus on flat bench. That was a pretty good indicator, so I'm kind of happy with that. So in the next few months, might see 4 wheels on there, God willing. But yeah. So we got some T-bar rows, loading up some weight. I'm not at that point where I could do 2 plates for a good set, but I think we'll get there eventually. But yeah, let's get to it. Oh. Nope. I ain't getting that. Ooh. I'll take the 10s off. Oh shit. I'm too damn strong here. I'll take the 10s off. But, oh shit. Excuse my language. Get another set in. Felt pretty good. I might do more close grip on this. Apologies if you hear excessive breathing. Okay. Let's get a set here, and we'll do an incline movement. And the same thing over there, plate loaded, and then we'll do pull down. I mean, I think if you've been watching me for a while, you already know what my structure is, but enough of me talking. Oh man. All right. We're gonna move on. Whew-wee. Catch my breath. Alrighty. Got an incline movement right here. I'm thinking 3 sets. Moderate weight right here. I won't say moderate weight, but this is some working set weight right here. I don't know how fatigued I'll be after those sets of bench, but yeah. I'm laser focused, dog. So this will be a very short video. Actually, let me stop talking now. I'll probably get about something, but I think right now I'm Focus on this. Let's get a good set in. Okay. Oh yeah, we locked in. One more set here. Oh, yep, nope. We're gonna drop down. All right. Let's move on. Okay. All right, so this is some heavyweight right here. Excuse me. But so we got 4 plates each side. Do hopefully somewhat controlled set here. But I think I'm aiming for like 6 each side. So a tad bit heavier than I usually go. But yeah, it's because I'm feeling kind of strong today. But yeah, so we got another two here, and yeah, hopefully it goes well. Got one. Okay. Okay. All right. It's a bit too heavy, but a solid weight. I'm gonna take a plate off, put some quarters on. See how. Okay. All right. Ooh. I'll move on. Back is killing me now. Ooh. I'll show you the plan. Get some cable flies going, and then we'll do a cable row to finish off. So we got 4 sets here, nice and controlled. And pull over, we'll do like 3-4 sets. But yeah, like I said, just do the two muscle groups that require a lot of energy. Trying to keep the volume a tad bit low in terms of exercise variation and number of sets. I mean, so 8 sets each muscle group, 16 sets total. I'll be a little overboard, but it works for me, and I'm kind of feeling it now. So perfect all around. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay. Oh damn. Okay. Ooh. So, maybe a little uneven, actually. That's it. Yep, a little uneven. So we got some good working. But yeah, 3 more sets like that. All right. Okay. I'll just drop the weight. Rest a few seconds and get back into it. We'll finish. Okay. All right. Get some pullovers in. Okay. This is the last back day, but I feel like doing it again. There's some cable pullovers. Actually, I don't think I have to go that heavy, but yeah. I mean, I prefer using I guess the rope when I perform these, just due to the natural movement. And I mean, usually when it comes to pulling moves, I don't like my wrist being fixed in one position. That's not comfortable, and I can't really focus on getting a good set in. So I'll probably use like a rope or just like a neutral grip, like underhand. I mean, just anything that feels comfortable. But yeah, so enough me yapping. Cable pullovers, a few sets of these, and then go check the pump. Yeah, we can go heavier than that. Do a full stack. All right. Okay. Ooh. I don't know if I'm performing them correctly, but just give me some critiques. But yeah, it felt good. And the tendency and like something I like to establish on my back movements is the stretch at the eccentric. Yeah, I'm gonna use the phrase again. In the bodybuilding context, time and attention is very key in terms of, you know, kind of damaging those muscle fibers. You get some good work in. So yeah, I focus a lot on the stretch, like at a row, beat at the bottom. Like you see me, especially when I'm doing heavy barbell rows, I have a tendency to kind of stretch down. Get a lot. I mean, it puts me in a bad position to get injured, but that's just kind of a tendency I kind of fixated. And it's just a habit I can't really stop doing. But it's a good habit if you do it in the right way. Yeah. So especially for pullovers, I love that stretch. That's where I feel the most tension, and I want to keep it that way. So just a little insight on how I kind of do my back days. But yeah, full stack, like always. Oh. Okay. All right. I think might do 2 more sets. We'll go check. Probably see me tooted up here, but especially for back movers, bro. Always make sure you stabilize your posterior, your lower back, just so you don't risk injury. Especially on light movements like these. Just doing that simple pattern helps you isolate your lats in a way where you get the progress out of it, you know? So those 2 sets, nothing crazy. Let's get to it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna drop the weight. Let's get into it. Okay. Okay. That's it. Let's go check the pump. Okay. So I got a little tight today. See you later. Tights up. Definitely see the pump. Take this off. Some. great, great chest and back day. Good enough for, still pretty good results. I think, but now, I got an arm day tomorrow, so I'll leave shoulders for that. I think I'll do probably emphasize shoulders and tries more tomorrow. But now, get a little bit of cardio in, probably do some calf work, and yeah. I'll see y'all whenever. God bless, always. All right. You'll forgive me for energetic outro right here. So this is a few days after, right? I haven't been I'm in psych, life just caught up for me in terms of excuse me. In terms of everything, school, work. I'm in classes during the week. And on the weekends, I'm working. I'm still trying to balance out my passion with weightlifting and all, right? But sometimes it just catches up to you, man. So I think now I have some time. I have an off day, so I have some time to record and put out some content. Yeah, so this will be an outro for chest and back. And then I guess once you see this outro, I'll probably be recording an intro for this leg day that I'm currently editing right now. It's like, like I said, I always preach, always be grateful for your circumstances. There's going to be times where, going to be struggling mentally. We're not always at 100%. We're not always going to be happy or, have in the great mindset. 100% physically. Even spiritually, we might have doubts on why our circumstances are the way they are, but that struggle, which is a common theme that we all kind of go through, right? Is where you establish that faith in God, that faith in yourself, especially. Knowing that you can get out the mud, still prosper in the ways you should, right? And I'm, so some people go through worse. Like this is just, compared to others, this is just minute, man. Work, gym, right? Stress, accumulates, man. But like I said, it's how you respond. Now you rebuttal in that debate, right? Do you you compromise, or do you conquer? Right. So yeah, if you're going through some hard times, I know a lot of you, all of us, kind of we hide our true feelings most of the time. Our true mental state. I'm one of those people. Just so we're not burdens to others, but just it's not something you should keep bottled up, for sure. Always be willing to be vulnerable. Always stay true to your emotions, and that'll keep you from self-destruction in a way, right? Because we're emotional beings. Right? We gotta stay in tune with our emotions. no assist. I mean, from a male's perspective, sometimes we got to push those to the side, in order to, you know, get our business handled, right? But you got to be in tune with those feelings and your thought process, and come to terms with those, right? And once you come to terms with those, you can it's liberating in a sense, right? So just always make sure. Always make sure. But yeah, I just want to leave it at that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. And enjoyed. I'm sorry. This little video, and hope all is well. Stay diligent, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the demographic or not, but stay diligent. Don't compromise. Let's keep faith in God and His plan, and have faith in yourself. Stay strong, right? So, God bless, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.